Hello everyone and welcome back. C-Ray Tech here with a quick tip video. First, before we start, I would like to thank everyone who watched my videos and commented and subscribed. I would like to thank Adam's Fan Bam for his great comment on how to reset the Orion. There was a couple people in the comments that were having issues with it flying away and flipping over, and he reached out to World Tech Toys and they helped him out, and I hope that everyone else takes a look at the comments and has the same results that he did. I would also like to thank both Pit Pony and Rondo because they're the reasons why I'm uploading this video today. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. So what we're going to do today is we're going to reduce the rolling shutter and or jello effect that you see with the Orion Mini. It's pretty simple. You really only need a few things to get you going, and obviously your results are going to vary based on material, but what I have done is I have taken a piece of foam, which you can use different materials. I've had different results based on the materials that I use. You can also have different thicknesses. You can cut them to better support the camera. As the camera is adjustable, it tends to have a vibration by itself. And then next, I just have a simple Velcro tie. You can use a hair tie, you can use a rubber band, and you can use a zip tie too, but this is quick and easy to take on and off. They're very affordable. I'll put a link in the description for the ones that I bought on Amazon. And another thing to note is this is not specific to the Orion itself. If there's a detachable camera on your drone or your quadcopter, you have the opportunity to use this method to try to reduce and or even take away the rolling shutter jello effect. So now that we know what we need, I'm going to show you guys how I took care of my problem. So I'm going to move the camera down a little bit so you guys can get closer to see. Alright. So what you want to do is you want to start by making sure that you plug your camera back in and that you have your SD card. Because what might happen is when you get it all put back together and you get it reattached, you might not have room to get to your SD card. So from here, I'll take the piece of foam. I actually mounted my camera a little bit further forward. I just keep in mind the amount of slack that you have on the cable, because I mean if you crash you don't want it to be too tight because it might actually be more prone to break. So as you can see on the piece that I used, because I tightened it down, you can see it's fairly uniform. I even cut a small bit here so that the camera, let me show you, the camera actually sits down in it. So what we're going to do is we'll plug this back in. Then you take your zip tie. What I found is the closer, sorry, let me change this angle. So the closer you can get to where the adjustment of the camera starts, the better, because that's going to hold it firm and secure to the foam, which is going to absorb that shock from the vibration of the quad when it's in the air. So once you get it on there, I'll just lightly attach it, and then I can slide it around so it's a little bit easier to adjust. And then I just make sure it's situated as much to the center of the quad as I can because I don't want it to slide off in midair. Just keep in mind you're not clipping into the clips that came with it, so outside of the cable holding it in and the wires you don't really have much else. Now you can use, you can use as many zip ties and rubber bands and Velcro straps as you want, but to be honest, I've found one is fine. I've taken mine up pretty high. I've flown it fairly aggressive, and you can see it's pretty secure. It's not moving at all. Still allows you to kind of adjust it. Now, one thing that I've found is right now the camera is set, as you can see. Let me set it down level. it's set straight forward. Now, if you like it to be tilted down a little bit more, you're going to have to keep in mind, you see a gap with mine. What I would do in this instance is I would either have a second piece of foam that's a little bit thicker, or I would not cut as much out so it still has more cushion. Because that's where you're going to end up seeing that rolling shutter and jello effect come back. Because this is where the vibration mainly happens, because it's not really supported, and I mean it's easy to move. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope you guys have the same results I did. I was pretty impressed. I can't wait till it gets a little bit nicer outside and I can fly this thing again. So remember to like and subscribe and stay tuned. I have a surprise coming up. I've got a new drone that I'm going to review. I don't want to give anything away yet, but this one's a big step above this. It has a lot of features that I've been looking for, so I'm really excited to talk to you guys about it. So everybody, I hope you guys have a great day, and see you in the next video.